The Oklahoma City Thunder are the youngest team in 48 years to win the NBA championship. Only 2 players on the roster are over 27 years old. General Manager Sam Presti joked that none of the guys knew how to open a champagne bottle because they were too young to drink. Well, can the kids repeat in 2026? They are the odds-on favorite. However, the Thunder are the 7th different champion in the last 7 seasons, a record that speaks to the unprecedented parity in the NBA. Things can change quickly. Injuries happen. Just ask Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers, who came up just short in Game 7 Sunday. Fans in Oklahoma City who held their first professional championship parade Tuesday afternoon don't need to worry about the team's motivation going forward. Their coach, Mark Daignault, has called them an uncommon group, meaning they're just built differently than most teams.
When you have a team that's this talented, this committed, this professional, this competitive, this willing to sacrifice, that's the ultimate pressure on a coach, because you want to serve that, and they deserve that, and that's what gives me the most pride right now.
So who will challenge them next season? Let's start in the Western Conference, where the Houston Rockets are closer to the top of the list after pulling off a trade with the Phoenix Suns for future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant. It happened just hours before Game 7 of the Finals Sunday. If KD can stay healthy, the Rockets suddenly have the scoring punch needed to complement their top-ranked defense. If not the Rockets, then perhaps the Timberwolves will give the Thunder another run. OKC beat Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals 4-1, and superstar Anthony Edwards vowed to come back stronger. Will team president Tim Connelly add another piece to the puzzle?
We view the ability to be a Final Four team as a real puncher's chance to win it all. I think the more at-bats you have, the better. But how can we push back? We're the same place this year as last year, which is great, but it's not where we want to be.
The Los Angeles Lakers need a serviceable center to play with Luka Doncic and LeBron James so they can make a run. The recent announcement that team owner Jeannie Buss will sell her majority stake to Dodgers owner Mark Walter could mean an open checkbook for a franchise looking for that one missing piece. In the Eastern Conference, most observers and sports books are ruling out the Boston Celtics and Indiana Pacers. Achilles injuries suffered late in the season by Celtics forward Jason Tatum and Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton could have both missing the majority, if not all, of next season. The Celtics traded for Portland's Anthony Simons Monday, but that didn't move the needle much. The Milwaukee Bucks are in the same boat. Damian Lillard is another victim of the Achilles tendon injury. The question is whether that setback prompts the team to trade Giannis Antetokounmpo after 12 seasons in Brewtown. Or do they find a scoring guard to take on Lillard's role? That leaves 2 real contenders in the East. The Cleveland Cavaliers had the second best season in franchise history last year with 64 regular season wins. They flamed out in the conference semis, losing to the Pacers, but should return largely the same roster, and they'll try to run it back with a bit more playoff experience. Star guard Donovan Mitchell says they're using the abrupt ending to 2025 as fuel this offseason.
I'm going to keep going. Y'all going to see me here at Media Day, smiling, being ready, giving you the same spiel about we got to respond, the same thing, because it's what it takes. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to stop. We're not going to stop, and we'll figure it out.
And then there are the New York Knicks. They have the second best odds to win the 2026 championship, according to most sports books. Coming off their best playoff run in 25 years, falling to the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, they promptly fired head coach Tom Thibodeau. 3 weeks later, they still haven't hired his replacement. Who the Knicks hire there and whether they upgrade the depth on their roster will have an impact on the entire conference race. This NBA offseason promises to have a few twists and turns that could alter this list of contenders, and there's bound to be a team or two that crashes the party. Keep an eye on the Dallas Mavericks if they do, as widely expected, draft Duke star Cooper Flagg with the #1 overall pick Wednesday night. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.